Welcome to the rig. Out here, we're a small, tight-knit crew. Every person, every role is critical. The work is tough, the hours are long, and the sea is unforgiving. But it's our home, our livelihood, and we wouldn't trade it for anything.
First rule, stay alert. You've got a small crew on nights, and you'll need to keep them moving. We don't run a daycare here, Harker. Midnight shift's quieter, but mistakes still cost lives.
Harker nodded, trying to absorb everything, while dodging the maze of pipes and equipment crisscrossing the deck. The rig was a mechanical jungle, a symphony of hissing steam, grinding metal, and the ceaseless groaning of the sea below.
Second rule, trust your team, but don't take any crap. They'll test you, especially Reynolds, old-timer. Knows his stuff, but doesn't like new blood.
Harker made a mental note, his unease growing. The tour was quick, Grayson rattling off locations and rules. The mess hall, cramped and utilitarian. The sleeping quarters, a row of narrow bunks. The control room, a cramped nerve center glowing with monitors and blinking lights. Harker struggled to keep track of it all. Finally, they reached the crew lounge where the night shift team was waiting. Grayson pushed the door open and all eyes turned to Harker.
Your new foreman, Harker, meet the night crew.
The group was small, just 4 of them. Reynolds, grizzled and broad-shouldered, he leaned back in his chair with an air of practiced indifference. His grey-streaked beard twitched as he gave Harker a once-over. Lee, a young and wiry man, his foot tapped nervously against the floor. He managed a quick, awkward nod in Harker's direction. Vega, a sharp-eyed mechanic, her arms crossed as she studied Harker with an unreadable expression. Murphy, a heavy-set roustabout with a loud laugh who seemed to be in good spirits despite the late hour.
All right, looking forward to working with all of you.
We'll see.
Grayson clapped his hands once.
That's enough. You've got an hour before the shift starts. Get ready.
As the crew dispersed, Harker caught Vega's gaze lingering on him. She gave him a faint, almost sympathetic smile before heading out the door. Harker stayed behind for a moment, letting the silence of the empty lounge settle over him. The rig's constant vibrations felt heavier now, more noticeable. The weight of his new responsibilities and the distant memory of Claire's message pressed down on him. He wandered to the window, staring out at the dark sea. The water seemed alive, shifting restlessly under the faint glow of the rig's lights. He thought he saw something move, just a flicker, far out on the waves.
A trick of the light.